What's good, YouTube? It's the Baker. I'm gonna be going over an Ember build today that I love to run for everyday play. I was able to take this into a solo Annie and go to about level 120 before I started having survivability issues using a primary and a secondary, primarily my Ignis Wraith, even with the innate heat damage. And I was able to get to roughly level 200, 180, somewhere around there, when I switched over to using slide attacks to be able to benefit from the maneuverability. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the build here. Now with this build, you can use any aura mod you want. I prefer Handspring when I deal with situations where I'm going to get knocked down. It will save you on massive levels. I ran max range to negate the 4 effect. From when it hits 100%, it'll cut your range in half, but will double the damage it does, so I don't really worry about that too much, and I don't really worry about the damage. It's more of a passive CC. Prime flow and fleeting expertise to better keep up the 4 and keep consistent casting on my 2. Fatality adaptation just for better survivability, same with Guardian. Hunter's Adrenaline, Energize, I use for energy regen, which, speaking of energy regen, I use the Xeneric Focus Tree to better help my energy regen as a whole with the Energizing Dash. Now I also use the Void Singularity and Temporal Blast as well as a very beneficial CC. I used a double elevate for my 10 arcanes to give me 400 health whenever I entered my warframe. Now, as you can see here with the Xeneric pull in there, and then I would Void Blast, go back into my form, and they are slowed by 80%, which gives you perfect time to set up and actually do the damage that you need to do without getting destroyed. It'll get you out of a lot of hairy situations, and when you need to heal as well, it can help you drastically. As you can see here, I used my Ignis just as an overall passive CC to help on top of everything, and whenever I needed to, I would do what I like to call transference jumping, which is just spamming 5 like no other in order to pop in and out. As you can see with spin attacking, I'm able to avoid a lot more damage overall. They really can't even take the time to hit me because I am moving so fast. This was with Berserker, and I will note that I also was using a spin to win macro and did not test it when it came to not using it and just using your default. As long as you're very fluent with it, you should be okay, as I was able to do fine in the 2000 hours that I did not use a macro before. Just my hand said no after enough endurance runs. So it's not something I would recommend on a long term, but to use it when you really need it if you're not going to be using a macro, as it can be rather dicey on your hands. Also, if you are using, say, a keyboard, I would highly recommend to change your slide to shift instead of control to better fit your hand on the keyboard. But be sure to let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about the video. Also, be sure to throw a subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Follow me on my Twitch as well. I do live streams on there. I am a full-time live streamer. Most of my runs that I make for these videos, as you can see here, are actually done on my live stream. So if you want to see those runs done in action and the whole thing, definitely be sure to stop on by. Be sure to also throw this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. If you didn't enjoy, be sure to throw it a thumbs down. Let me know in the comment section below why you enjoyed it or if you didn't enjoy it. And I do hope y'all take care, stay safe, stay humble, be open, and as always, never stop searching. Peace, everybody.